Hello everyone, welcome back to Extra Innings with Bob and our special World Series editions. Well, last night the Dodgers won the third game of the series, and it's in New York, so it's looking kind of bleak for the Yankees. They'd have to win 4 straight. I want to correct something that I said in the last edition. It's very important. Don Sutton, I was talking about 300 game winners, and I said Don Sutton had won 300. He actually won 324, so I want to give him credit for that. In my day, the World Series was huge. There was no Super Bowl. There was no March Madness, no NBA Finals televised, no Stanley Cup televised. There was none of that on television. So the World Series, when it came on, the United States stopped and we watched. And someone was commenting on how the announcer on Fox handled Freddie Freeman's home run the other night. And he said, "Gibby, meet Freddie," referring to Kirk Gibson's home run to win a game in a World Series. Do these announcers plan these things, or do they just come out? Is it a talent that they have? Wordsmanship? You look at Russ Hodges in 1951 when Bobby Thompson hit the home run heard round the world. The shot heard round the world. He said, "Giants win the pennant, Giants win the pennant." He said that 4 times. And it's still listened to on YouTube. You can still see all these games in black and white, many of them. And certainly that one is covered. As a matter of fact, they show that particular call 3 ways with 3 different announcers. But Russ Hodges has come down through the ages. The announcers are honored in the Hall of Fame. They don't have a bust in the Hall of Fame, but within the Hall of Fame there is an award for announcers. It's called a Ford Frick Award, and Russ Hodges certainly is in there. He announced for the Reds, Cubs, Senators, and of course there's the legendary Vin Scully for the Dodgers, who got the Ford Frick Award in 1982. 67 years as a Dodger announcer. He joined Red Barber in 1950 after graduating from Fordham College or University. I don't know what Fordham was then. In 1952, when he did the World Series, he was the youngest announcer ever to do a World Series. Red Barber is also a Ford Frick Award. He joined Mel Allen with the Yankees. Jack Brickhouse with the Cubs and White Sox, Jack Buck with the Cardinals, Harry Carey with the Cardinals, A's, White Sox, and Cubs. They're all Ford Frick Award winners. Also Dick Enberg, the Angels and the Padres. Dick Enberg with his "Oh My," which he also said in golf and NCAA basketball. He has 14 Emmy Awards, Dick Enberg. Ernie Harwell, the Giants, New York Giants, the Orioles, and I think he was most known with the Tigers. John Miller with the A's, the Rangers, the Red Sox, the Orioles, Ford Frick Award winner. My particular favorite, Bob Prince, has the award from the Pittsburgh Pirates. He's said, "What we need is a bloop and a blast," he'd say sometime, or a frozen rope to left, hit by Willie Stargell, opposite field. And he'd say, "Kiss it goodbye," on a home run. But one of the classic stories about Bob Prince that I remember, one game he was in away and he was in the booth and he looked under the booth and there was a hot dog there that had been left for weeks probably, and it was green. So he picked it up and he held it out to the field. And the Pirates rallied and came back. He said, "The green weenie, this is good luck." So the pirate organization picked up on it and they produced a plastic green weenie and gave it out to the crowd, and they used to wave it at the players when they needed a rally. Then, of course, Jerry Coleman, the Yankees, and the Padres, the Colonel. He went away in 1952 to Korea to fly. He was a very successful Marine pilot and very revered here in San Diego. As I said, you can see most of these games on YouTube in black and white if you're so inclined to look back. Our grandson once said, he really meant this when he was young. He said, was life in black and white then? He obviously referred to all the pictures he looked at of his ancestors and thought we were in black and white. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to play a 3-9 baseball now and project what's going to happen tonight in Game 4 of the World Series. There have been 21 sweeps in the World Series. 2012, the Giants beat the Tigers in 4 straight games. The Yankees swept 3 times. The 1922 Giants, the 1963 Dodgers, and the 1976 Reds, the Yankees swept. No team has ever come back from 0-3. So all my Yankee fans, we'll see tomorrow. Tune in. And in the meantime, I'm going to play 3-9 baseball and let you know what happens. See you then.
That is hit well. A Clemente home run, and the Pirates lead 1-0. Turner any less than a Clemente, but certainly, how can they be any better? We're watching Buford, and he cannot get to him. Here is Clemente again, on his way for 3. Belanger off the mark, and Clemente has tripled.
A lot of hits in this series to right and back. Frank Robinson up to the wall several times.